one.
No, my son, Rex, we were in
Yeah.
Hawaii like 8 months ago, and he goes, Dad, he goes, can you grow a beard? And I said, yeah, son, I'll grow a beard. So he said, grow a beard. And now I got a wife, I love her, but the ladies like it so much I can't stop. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Like, I'm in the beard cult now. I apologize. I'm going to grow a big, long, giant one like Santa Claus. Thanks, Joe Biggs. All right, when we come back, we are going to hit some of the key intel we've not covered yet. Tomorrow's news today, Infowars.com. Somebody's got big plans for this planet. And, I want humans to have a place in that future. I want a pro-human future. Big tech companies say, oh, humans are done. The Silicon Age is coming. We're obsolete. Yeah, we're going to wipe everybody out in a bioweapon attack. But it's okay. We're superior. That's official globalist doctrine. But it's not discussed on the news. It's weird how the globalists say, oh, the public are idiots. Don't worry about them. Let's just say it out in the open. And then when we cover it, they try to shut us down and say, don't say that. So see, at least the public's now listening. Here's the thing. I'm not a person that thinks of my competition in how much money I've got or how big a string of women I got. Doesn't mean I don't like money. Doesn't mean I don't like women. But it's an intellectual endeavor. And my greatest frustration is that I really care about humanity. I really care about our future. I really can see the potentiality of our larger destiny. And I've seen the fallen, twisted servants of evil come after me and try to shut us down because we have the cure to their disease. And I don't sit back when I'm driving home at night and think, man, you're really a badass. You've got David Rockefeller's organizations and Henry Kissinger's organizations and the Clintons and the EU all after you. I actually sit back and go, my God, isn't this choice really easy? How am I one of the prime movers in the resistance against this? So here's the big secret. I'm not up here saying these things on air, trying to impress you. I'm not up here saying these things proudly like, wow, I've got kryptonite to the globalists. I'm actually pretty upset because I'm projecting onto you that you are just like me. The globalists have bet and said, you're not. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're backstabbing. You want your 30 pieces of silver. You don't want the universe. You're going to sell out here now at this level and never go forward. Well, a lot of you may do that, but I'm looking for the people that aren't. And it doesn't mean I've got all the answers and that I'm your guru. There are no gurus. All there are cults. The priest class setting itself in front of your relationship with God and your Creator. So I'll say this as clear as I've ever said it to everybody out there watching and listening. There is a war on for your soul and your consciousness. And that doesn't mean we're going to toddle into the nearest church and find God there. In fact, most of the time, you're going to find the devil because the devil puts himself in front of the gate to get to the universe and God. And all the symbols you see, the all-seeing eye and everything else, the rising sun, oh, those are the devil's sign. No, they're not. God created mathematics. God created everything. The devil has seized control of all the symbols to make you think that the devil is God. The devil is not God. So, there are people who are missing a connection to God, who are seeking to suppress your consciousness and your mind so that they can rule over you. And that's a fact. No one can deny that. And for me, it's a very frustrating fact that there are these horrible world government forces that are doing everything they can to suppress knowledge and technological development and honorableness and goodness and healthiness. Because at this point in culture, if people pushed healthiness and goodness and family and God and Christ, we would already be next galaxy over. It'd be over. And there's a real force spiritually, intergalactically, interdimensionally, however you quantify that, that is doing everything it can in its crib to strangle humanity and to mutate humanity and to whisper in our ear and kill our own instinct to want to be with God. And so I'm not pleased that I am the vanguard, that my crew is the vanguard, that our audience is the vanguard of the resistance. This is so on its face, prima facie, easy to accept, easy to know, easy to go with. God's already got it all planned out. We just have to go with free will and choose God's plan. And so that's why I'm really frustrated, is because there really isn't a choice here. There's oblivion and death, or there's eternal life. God's created a stairway to heaven through free will, but you aren't going to be let into the next dimension unless you've chosen to not be a horrible, deceitful, manipulative devil. So a lot of people kind of rise up in their awareness and they figure out there's a scam going on and people are being manipulated. And they go, oh, great, this is great. If I dumb these people down, if I screw them over, I'm ascendant. No, you're lower than they are. You're winning in a fallen system. So if you sit back and you look at, why is InfoWars so banned? Why is it so hated? It's the same reason Trump is hated and defiled. Because Trump doesn't want to see the world burn so that he can sit on top of the ashes and feel powerful. Trump feels better and more successful when things are successful, when things are beautiful, when things are strong. And those that don't think they can meet that mark, they're fundamentally against that. And that's when you realize the fallen only can pull down the universe. They don't have the idea of expanding it, because that's very scary to lower intellects, to see other people informed, to see other people racing ahead, to see other people having great experiences. They are cut off from that consciousness. And so to them, it's like death. So in the 2 minutes and 20 seconds we have left, I just want to let the listeners know that you've done an amazing job supporting InfoWars. And our affiliates have, and so has the crew. But I don't want to make it about InfoWars in the final equation. I want to make it about the fact that in a world of 7 billion plus people, you found InfoWars. And you resonated with InfoWars. And not because InfoWars was the highest level of human outreach, but because all of us together were looking for a better world and trying to be good and coming together. And it's that idea of us communicating, of us having community, of us having brethren, of us having kinship, of us communicating, of us edifying each other, of us coming together and even having a chance to communicate. That is the ultimate sin of the globalists. And that, when you read their writings and their leaked documents, they say we can't let them have comment sections on articles. They're communicating. They're getting reinforcement. They're getting stronger. We have to suppress that. But even if you're in a jail cell alone and you know God and you know justice, you're already connected to the universe. These controllers don't have anything over you. They're not the elite. They're the fallen people. And we're sad they won't join us, but we can't let them suppress us. We can't let them stand against what we're doing. We can't let them hurt the innocents anymore. And these young souls that are so ready to be part of infinity with us. And so it's all a big joke on the other side. They kill these bodies. You'll look back later and laugh. These bodies are nothing. Like a pair of clothes you throw in the trash. But if you're not willing to go through some pain and give up this physical body, you'll never face God. You'll never be in that room with God when God tells you the next chapter. I want to be there with all of you for the next chapter. I want to be with you in eternity.